Two goblins.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Marshall.
I'm Lily.
And we're two goblins in the world of Pillars of Eternity. Yes. And I was trying to think if I think it's Aora is the name of the, I might be confusing that with another thing, but I think it's called Aora is the name of the world in this. So we have some zombies to kill. All right? No,
it's a wolf.
It's a wolf. So do we just want to charge in there, see what happens?
Do we have to kill the wolf?
I mean, I guess we could just walk away.
I just feel bad.
Okay, how about we walk up and we see what it does?
Okay.
But if it provokes us...
Okay, I guess. We are big, strong lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it provoked us. What do you know?
Yeah, we're in combat. I am interested to see how combat works in this game.
Yeah, so the way it works, from what I remember, I just dismissed that tutorial, so I'm sure I know everything, right? So we have our weapon sets here. We have an extra one, I guess, so we can find an extra one eventually.
We could also just punch the wolf if we wanted.
That's always an option. We probably would do it decently successfully. I don't know how well we would do. We have our big great sword, and we have second wind. I think everyone gets second wind. Yeah, everyone gets second wind.
That's
it just
cool.
requires athletics. So yeah, I think that actually gonna. Oh, that's not gonna help. Okay, well that's fine. And then we get knockdown, which is the one we took, right?
No, that's not.
Oh no, that just comes with
Arya. No, I'm pretty sure this is the other character.
Oh, here's the one we took, Frenzy.
Frenzy, yeah.
We probably don't need Frenzy right now. Let's just get in there, right? Just test it out. And then let's get you in there too. How about we do try knockdown though? That sounds fun. Let us begin. Okay, one of our characters is engaged. They immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement action.
Okay. Pretty much like D&D.
Oh my god. It's telling us a lot. Basically, it makes saves against the enemy's attacks.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
I don't think it's... Oh.
This seems a bit overkill.
I think we're brutalizing this wolf.
Yeah. Oh, she's just like hitting it with fire. Oh.
Oh.
Well.
You hate to see it.
Quincy, stay away from this. You don't need to see it.
He's right next to it.
Just rooting around for truffles.
Yep, he's completely oblivious. He's a space pig. He's above this world.
Yeah.
So we can't really investigate this corpse.
Is that bush to the left? The berries?
Eh?
Oh, what do you know? Oh, I think we're getting dialogue. Maybe. I'll start us off. Kalisha. I think her name's Kalisha? Yeah. Or is it Kaliska? I think it's Kalisha.
Kaliska's...
Kalishka?
Kaliska. I'm pretty sure he said her name at one point.
There's
and
no
maybe
way
it was
it's
Kalisha.
I'm gonna say Kalisha until I hear otherwise.
Okay.
No offense, but I've known my share of dangerous people, and you remind me of them. Whoa, that is offensive. Oh, it's because we're a raider.
Let's see. I've been known to liberate certain underappreciated valuables from their owners' homes.
I like it. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? Ooh, this is kind of a big backstory thing.
Yeah.
I like this one. My partner double-crossed me.
Yeah, I like that. She got the money, I got the blame. It's very dramatic.
I know what that feels like. Really can't trust anyone, can you? Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way. but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer. Or is it? Yeah, it's Raedric. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle? Like the rest of the lot.
What do you think? Are we settling? Seems like it's a hard offer.
I don't know. So this is a big character moment. I mean, are we... So this is something to discuss. Something interesting about this game is like it's establishing our backstory just through dialogue, right? Mm-hmm. Like our backstory is in our head, and we're just choosing who we are based on dialogue prompts. And I kind of like that. It's a really easy way to do it. And you could kind of almost imagine how you would in a game where your players didn't have a lot of time to create a backstory. Let's say, you only, you gave them you only had a few hours to prep or whatever. It's very impromptu. You can imagine using this kind of dialogue system to create a backstory spontaneously would work pretty well, I would think.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting for like a one shot.
Yeah. I think it would be a cool way to do this maybe even if you had it structured. But I don't know. So do we think we're passing through, or do we think we're settling in the Deerwood?
Well, we are a raider. Perhaps we just go where the wind takes us.
Or have we not given it much thought? Maybe we're still deciding. Maybe we want to see what the Deerwood's like first?
Yeah, I'm okay giving it a look-see.
Okay. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. Ha ha! She's on our wavelength. I like her. High five. So, you must have had some other plan in mind for coming this way. Aw, definitely not.
No. Getting into trouble, I expect.
I'm gonna find some new friends.
Yeah, right.
I love it. Getting into trouble.
Arya's only friend is Space Pig.
No, Quincy. I feel like Quincy might be a figment of Arya's imagination.
Maybe. Probably.
Like she got on a real crazy bender one time, started seeing a space pig, thought it was hallucination, hasn't stopped seeing it since. Ha! You've come to the right country. This whole place is crawling with troublemakers. It's a point of pride for them.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm wasting time here. O'Dama will give me an earful. Let's be on our way.
Why are you here?
Kalisha sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. That's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out. And that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Examital. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So, I'm here and we'll see. O'Dama I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me.
Do you want to just go through all of them?
Sure. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rawatai and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody.
Wait, can you tell me about the Deerwood? I thought that said homeboy for a second, and I was a little bit confused.
Wait, where?
When it's homebody.
I'm a homeboy. Or she's the only real homeboy. Yeah, well, can you tell me about the Deerwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it.
Alright, let's get back to camp.
You know, it's surprising there was no audio recorded for this. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfel's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Nice. Sparfel's a great name.
It is a very good
No
name.
problem.
Now I feel like Sparfel sounds like a good goblin name. Or a kobold.
Yep. Quincy, mount up!
Alright, where's Sparfel?
Sparfel, I will kill you.
What a surprise. Sparfel went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Well, what a douche. You want to read this?
Sure. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply toward the tree line. Ooh, she checking us out?
No,
Oh,
toward
maybe
the
not.
tree line.
Oh. Out of the trees emerges Sparfel, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness in his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfel? Are you alright?
Sparfel's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Uh-oh. Stay back, Quincy.
Ambush!
Stay back, Quincy. Oh no! Okay, now we got a real fight. You don't have to
Nice.
feel guilty about murdering a wolf now. No, I say, what do you think? I say we have her take this one, and we'll take this one.
Nice. I like it.
Nice. So, I don't. You have more knockdowns, so might as well use them. And we will
Should we use Frenzy?
combat. We're not in combat yet?
I think we have to engage.
Okay, there we go. You want to use Frenzy? So, it gives us bonuses to a bunch of stuff. So, it just makes us super awesome.
Might as well.
Nice. Oh, shit!
Whoa, did we get bigger?
We may have? We are pretty big as it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, look. It says question mark on our health. Down here.
Oh, yeah, we have no idea.
Oh, but now we're back. I think we're kicking ass.
Oh, yeah. Alicia just turned that guy into a smoldering pit.
We are awesome.
I think she just has like a
Yeah, no
torch that
problem.
she's setting people on fire with.
Nice. Free stuff?
Nice.
Ooh, this might be better than the one we have.
I think it's hide.
It is. No, it's the same.
Ah,
Sure.
we can always sell it.
Yeah.
We can. I assume. I presume. I think you can. Quick fun thing about combat in this game. There's endurance and there's health. So if we lose endurance, we can pass out, and if wait, actually I forget the difference between them. But I think that once you lose one, you start losing. I think once you lose your endurance, you start losing health. So endurance is kind of like a
Like a buffer.
health bar that it's like a buffer bar that recovers much more quickly. Come on, Quincy. Look at him. Oh.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh. Let them come to us. Oh, there's 3. Okay, how do you think we should handle this? I'm thinking we have Alicia handle the guy running at us, and we run in there with the frenzy to the back.
Yeah, do we have another frenzy?
Oh, wait.
I think we might only get one.
We get
oh,
it
it's
back
back
every
Okay.
combat. It's per
Cool.
encounter.
Okay,
And
cool.
hers are also per encounter.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So I say
Send
we
her in
have
with a knockdown.
knock this guy down. We'll immediately do the frenzy
Yeah.
and get in there.
Yeah, we might want to take that guy with the arrows out. That was that's always the biggest downfall of a barbarian is ranged attacks.
Yeah. Well, we're kicking ass.
These hunters ain't got nothing on us.
Nope. Well, also, like, Kalisha can light people on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I think she has a torch in her hand.
She does, and she's just lighting them on fire.
Yeah, pretty wild.
I wonder what her class is. Spider?
I think it is, yeah.
Look at Quincy just meandering about.
Yep, I love him. He's a space pig, so they can't hurt him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hatchets and medium shields, which we might be interested in. Although I think our weapon might be two-handed.
Great sword probably.
Oh, wait. Probably not the right way.
No.
Oh,
Oh no, did they kill the entire caravan? Jesus.
It's not looking good. Whoa. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life. For a fight you will lose. We don't have enough lore.
Yikes. We have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through.
Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. You want to read Hayden?
Yeah. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Could use our might.
We could use might. We could also use athletics. We could rush him, or we could goat him. Let's goat him. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. The man considers this, looking you up and down. Yet. He shoves Hayden toward you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against Hayden's torso. Hayden screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. Well, that didn't go so well.
Yikes.
The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Hayden might be dead.
Well, if we can end this quickly, maybe we can tend to him.
Oh, Hayden's in our party.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's not dead.
Hayden is... rogue?
Blinding strike.
I think he's a rogue.
Okay.
Let's check.
Yep.
Rogue. And yep, Kalisha's a fighter.
Cool.
Classic. Okay, so we've got 3. Well, we just fought 3, so can't be that hard. I think we've got 2 hunters and we got the boss. So I'm thinking Hayden goes for this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe blind strikes him right in the penis, and then we have Kalisha knock down this guy, and then we go in for the kill.
Yep. Maybe throw a frenzy in there. Oh god.
Whoa. Hayden's the real deal.
Yeah. Nice, Hayden. Hello, Quincy.
Let's go!
Ooh.
Victory!
Nice. Ain't
Oh.
even hard. Ooh.
Your enemy lies supine upon the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
And we do so.
Quincy! Quincy, come!
Whoa, I think Quincy's doing this. Quincy's always been more powerful than we've given him credit. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step, you set your hand in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a blast burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hayden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hayden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hayden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark.
Yeah, let's throw it.
Fuck it! Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hayden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hayden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. It's awkward because we ran out of music. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hayden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Hey.
I really like the way they kind of break up the narrative like that.
Oh, with those like little cutscenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. Because obviously it's pretty like, that doesn't require a huge budget to do that. Oh.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
As Hayden's words come with between wheezing gasps.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
She said. Her eyes, the ragged slash across Hayden's belly. Hayden's jaw tightens. He nods. Do you like my retroactive reading of the instructions of the,
It's very nice.
italicized parts?
Yep. We're inside.
The ruins of Silant Liss, if that's how that's pronounced.
Probably.
What you need?
Oh man, Quincy's done so well.
I know. He made it up that thing all by himself.
I know, he did. The story didn't even tell about him because he probably went up first.
Yeah.
He probably got right up. He was like,
Yep.
boop, 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 no hesitation.
I was gonna say I like the little cutscenes that if you were doing if you're treating your game more cinematic, it would be nice to do the sort of scenes like that when you're doing skill checks, having them just make one check, and then if they succeed, having everything else succeed, and just sort of describing it out in a very dramatic way.
Yeah, you could even do a binary thing where if they succeed, you have a set of things you're going to talk about, and if they fail, you have a set of things you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that hard to prepare for that. This is our map.
Nice.
We also have a world map. Ooh.
You know how much you love maps.
Yes, very much. And we have our character sheet.
Nice.
Which we can look at all of our characters on here. Arya, of course. We are 606 XP out of 1,000. So we'll probably level up next session, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And then we have a journal where we can read about the various quests, escape the ruins, and journey to Gildenvale.
Nice.
Gilded Vale is said to be one of the most prosperous villages in the Deerwood, full of opportunities for work and wealth. I was told they're offering land to new settlers. So there you go. That's interesting. We've also got a journal where we can... Oh, man. Ooh, a biography.
Oh, is it like it like wrote our...
Mm-hmm. It updates.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's writing our backstory as we go through everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
And then we have our encyclopedia if we have to look stuff up, which is super helpful, obviously. And we have notes. Do you remember the name of Kalicia's sister? It's an interesting note.
Oh. Did she tell us her name?
Thought she did. Maybe
If she did, I definitely wasn't paying attention.
So we could use this. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought we had a couple extra minutes at the end of the session that we could use to look through this. I do think that we should... Oh, we don't have a stronghold yet, but this game has strongholds.
Cool.
I'm sure you're very happy about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I thought we would just take a look at that before we progressed. So I think next session we are going to go into the ruins, which we were forbade to go into because we're white people. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, I think
What
we're
you need?
like the people that are here. I think.
Well, we're not.
Isn't there Amauans here?
A what?
Amauans?
No,
Oh,
we're a different culture from them.
gotcha.
They're called Glanfothans, and they're from the Deerwood. They're like the natives to the Deerwood.
Gotcha.
And we are from islands far away. So
Gotcha.
no, we're very different than the people here, even though we wear similar clothing. But yeah. Oh, actually, one quick question before we sign off. I think we lost our weapon. We did. We threw it.
Yikes. Well, we've got some axes. I guess we can use those for now. Or they're hatchets.
I guess we're gonna have to.
We've got lots of stuff we can sell.
Fucking hatchet this place up.
Dual wielding hatchet.
You want to do a dual wield hatchet or a shield?
Shield could be nice for now.
Well, actually, wait. Let's see.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, let's do that. That's badass. Great. Okay, I think we'll do that. We even have bows. I don't think we have any arrows yet. But if we wanted to, once we get arrows, we could give our people... Oh, we have 3 weapon sets, whereas our friends just have 2.
Nice.
Yeah. So once we get lots of weapons, we can, I guess, more customize what we have. But yeah, when we find arrows, we can maybe either give Hayden or Kalisha a bow and make them like a sort of backliner, since we don't really have like a dedicated like ranger or something.
Mm-hmm.
This game has crafting. I'm not really sure how that works, but that's something we can get into eventually, I guess.
Oh, you could make food? That's cool.
Yeah.
I always love games that let you cook. Like, Breath of the Wild, my favorite feature in that game is cooking.
Nice. Okay. Anything you would like to say before we sign off?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Next time on Screen to Table, we will be going into the ruins and trying to find our way to the other side of this with our new friends. We will remember Odema, a good lad for the rest of our days. You know what? I just had an idea.
What?
You should. It will be a list of
Oh, the Fallen.
all of our fallen named characters.
Nice.
Odema, and what was that other guy?
Oh, I loved it so much, and now I've forgotten. It started with an S. Curse my goldfish brain.
Started with an Sparfel.
Sparfel. It was Sparfel. Sparfel and
Odema?
Odema.
And Sparfel died today. One was, well, they were both presumably hacked up
Real
by
bad.
some savages. Odema was finished off by Yawak. Cool. I like this. This way we can remember who we've lost.
Yeah.
Pouring out from the homies. Okay. See you guys next time.
Goodbye.